What's going on, guys? Adam again, back with Atomic Garage, and we're here with the BMW, guys, and I think we finally have something going with the exhaust manifolds. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on the car, and I'm gonna show you how things should look if all goes well. Coming up in this video. So here it is, guys. Here are the two pieces that we have. We have the log exhaust manifold, and we also have... You really gonna do this now? I don't even know who cat you are. Okay, where was I? Stranger cat, which I don't know, is finally fed some roast. So now we're back. Okay, so it is not pretty by a long shot. There's still plenty of work that I have to do. I have to still finish kind of Dremel and clean all of this up, and then I have to weld the extension tube for the wastegate that's on here. But for the most part, we've got it welded, it's squared. Doesn't look terrible, doesn't look half bad. This one, not the prettiest, but once I go over it again, once I take it out and just go over the entire thing one last time, then we'll paint it, and then it'll be finally ready for a final installation. But that's not today. Today we're gonna put both of these parts onto the BMW right there, and we're gonna go ahead and try and bolt up the turbo to it, because I have waited long enough and it is time to see the glory of the BMW with the turbo finally on. So here it is. We have the exhaust manifold on. It's a little bit dark, but you can see that it fits in there. Kind of has to go around this AC line. Now, so what we've got next is we take this, and this goes down here. One thing I was fully aware of was that right there. The fact that I'm going to have to cut that and make some room so that can slide back, and this will be the home right here for the external wastegate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break out the death wheel, good old Harbor Freight. Still hasn't let me down yet with all the grinding that I had to do, because I had to cut these flanges off and grind the welds off. It still is going perfectly. I love those grinders. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and notch that out right there, that battery tray, and that's why in the last video you guys saw I have the battery relocation. I'm gonna set it up right here. I still got to go back and get the bracket. I forgot the little bracket for it. But it's going to go here and go all the way back to the trunk. So now I'm going to cut that out, then we'll go from there.
Say hello to my little friend.
Alright, so that wasn't always like that. Clearly, we brought it in a bit. Right here, if I can focus, here on was still there, and we got rid of all that. So now I'm going to go ahead and move this tarp. These are the pieces that I just cut out just to make it look a little bit better and just kind of bring it out, give me a little bit extra space. So now let's see if that did anything. You guys have seen it before I do. Oh my God. Oh, we got a problem. But let's put it on anyway. Oh, yeah, we may have a little problem. Yo, look at that, yo. Wow, it's finally sitting up there on its own. This is the problem. Not a lot of room to go down with it. That's the only thing. So I'm gonna have to see about probably tilting it forward or something. I'm gonna think, but this is great progress. Gotta still clock the turbo. Didn't want to do that until I finally got it on. But man, it just feels good to actually see this. Let's see from the side. Oh yeah, she's peeking through. She is definitely peeking through. It took us forever to get here, but man, it looks good. So let me just look it over 1 or 2 good times, see if there's anything else I can do, and I'll show you what we come up with. So, I love it. I mean, oh man, this is amazing. This turbo is amazing. It is huge. It's in your face. It's certainly a wow factor to it. But the one problem that we do have is going to be this back area right here, because as you can see, there is not a whole lot of room here. Not a whole lot of room there. So couple options here. We got one option, which is the flange is still gonna just about make it hit, but bring it in, which that seems very restrictive, and make it come out the side. That'd be pretty cool. Nobody has done that. That's definitely pretty cool, but don't know if I necessarily want to do that. And also, I still kind of want the tractor flap. The next option is going to be, truthfully, I don't know, because I think it's at an angle down there and it's at an angle here. So I'm gonna have to find a way, if I have to like pie cut it and then kind of bring it back and angle it. But I don't want too many cuts within this thing. I've already have to worry about leaks and stuff in the manifold, and I don't want to worry about it, but I think I'm gonna have to. The more pie cuts, the more cuts I have, which is the more possibilities for leaks. So if you guys have another suggestion or an idea on how I could set it up, which is minimally invasive, you know, the least amount of cutting that I can do, I would greatly appreciate that. One other thing that I did have is on these ports that you see here. This turbo has both coolant and oil cooling passages and stuff like that in there. How do I identify which is which? Is it interchangeable? Is one has to go in one place and one has to go another? This is a eBay Turbo GT30, GT35, 70 AR, and I forgot the actual specs on it. But let me know if you guys know. That would greatly help me. And also, what do you think I should do so that this exhaust can come out the hood or whatever? But that's it for today, guys. I am truly happy about this, and in the next video we will keep plugging away at it. Now I can go ahead and do stuff like the rising rate fuel pressure regulator, RRFPR. That's a mouthful, but we can start with putting that on and doing a couple other things as well. This valve cover looks atrocious. I just need to pull it off and get it powder coated, but that'll be another time. But again, guys, man, this looks amazing. So comment section below, let me know what you guys are thinking, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.